the formal proof of the theorem. Now, what is the theorem that we have done? Can any of you remember? The straight line joining the midpoint of a circle to the center is perpendicular to the chord. Okay. Then if you want, you can write the theorem again. The straight line segment which join the midpoint of a chord of a circle to the center of a circle is perpendicular to the chord. This is the theorem. Okay, now we are going to prove this one. Okay, you can write this down. Then after, let's see. Now, when you do a formal proofment, first of all, what we need? We need the diagram. Okay, then let's draw the diagram.
Excuse me, please, can you scroll a little bit up?
Okay.
Thank you.
Then when you draw the diagram, you have to remember the data. Okay. Now this is the center. I will name the center as O, and we can name the chord as AB. Then here I will draw the line join the center and the midpoint of the AB. This is the straight line segment which join the midpoint and the center of the circle. Then as it is the midpoint, we can mark how we express that. Now if we name the midpoint as x, then how we know that x is the midpoint? Because we are
We can do short lines.
yes, that means the straight line segments which are either side of the ax and xb are equal. මේ x කියන point එකෙන් දෙපැත්තේ තියෙන straight line segments දෙක equal කියලා අපිට දීලා තියෙනවා. That is the data given. Okay. Then we can identify that it is the midpoint of the particular line segment. Okay. If you have given a particular kind of these two straight line segments like this, that means it means x is the midpoint. Okay. Okay. Now this is the diagram which we use to do our formal proofment. Now when we do a proofment, first of all we need the data. Okay, then what is the data given here? Data is the AB is a chord of a circle with center O. Okay, that means we have given a particular description about the chord. Chord is what? It is the chord, or the AB is a chord of a circle with center O. Center O. Okay. Then now there's another data. What is it? We know that X is the midpoint. Then we can write it also. The midpoint of AB is X. Okay. The midpoint of AB is X. These are the two data. Okay. There are only two data that we know. Okay. Now to be proved, that means what we have to prove. Now we know that in the theorem it says that the straight line segment which join to the midpoint of the chord of a circle is perpendicular to the chord. Okay, so that means what we have to prove is OX is perpendicular to AB. Then let's write OX is perpendicular to AB. AB to OX මොකද වෙන්නේ? It is perpendicular to each other. And in mathematics, we can express this OX perpendicular to AB. Okay, that means this sentence can be expressed like this. Okay, to be proved. Next, it is construction. There should be a construction in a proofman. Then what is the construction we do? We join these OA and OB. That means we draw the two radii in the diagram. Then we can write it as join OA and OB. Okay. These are the things that we do first. Okay. Now how we can remember this? දැන් කොහොමද මේක මතක තියාගන්නේ? Then first of all remember that you have to write the data. That means what we know about the diagram. We know that AB is a chord of a circle with center O, and we know that X is the midpoint of AB. Then to be proved, that means what you have to prove, we are going to prove that the line segment which join the midpoint of the chord and the center of the circle are perpendicular to each other. Okay, that means we can say OX is perpendicular to AB. That means in mathematics, we can express it like this also. Then to do this one, we need to do a particular construction. Then what we do, we join OA and OB. Okay. Pute, please let me, you can hear me, no?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Then,
yes.
okay. All others can hear me, Tashiana. I think it's the fault with your device. Please write this down. Okay, now have you finished this? Now we are going to start with the proofment. Are you ready? Hello?
Yes, teacher.
Tashiana, can you hear me now?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. That means the problem was with your device, no?
Yes, teacher, I think so.
Okay. Okay, now this is the diagram. I think you all can see the diagram. Okay, now I have shown this out. Okay, now I said you that we have to join this because it is our construction, Putya. This is the construction. Then we join these two. Then look at when you do this one. ඔයාලා දැන් මේ වැඩේ කරනකොට what you have to use dotted lines. Okay, it is better to use dotted lines. Though I have used different two colors, you can use dotted line to join the OA and OB. Okay, now the other thing that I want to explain you that now we have to show what? To be, that means to be proved means that's what we have to show. It is OX is perpendicular to AB. We have to prove that OX is perpendicular to AB. Then when you have to prove the two straight line segments are perpendicular to each other. Okay. So now you can see that the two straight line segments are OX and AB. Then you can see that this is the point. Okay. Here this is X, is the vertex of the OXB angle. Okay, that means the X is the intersection point. It can be considered as the vertex of the angle formed by intersecting OX and the AB. Okay, so then you have to prove that OX is perpendicular to AB. That means you have to show that OXB or OXA angle is equal to 90 degree. Okay, that means either OXB or OXA. To show that this one of this angle is equal to 90 degree, first of all, you have to do a proofment relevant to these two triangles. Therefore, we can start with the congruent of these two triangles. Then let's start here. I will do the start the proofment here. Okay. Here I am beginning the proofment. Okay. Now, when you start to prove the two triangles are congruent to each other, you can write, first of all, introduce the two triangles. In the triangles OXA and OXB. Okay, OXA and OXB. Then you can see that what are the elements which are equal to each other already. දැනටමත් මේ වගේ මේ triangles දැන් මේ triangles දෙකනේ අපි consider කරන්න යන්නේ. What are the equal elements? We can see AX equal XB. No, what is the reason? AX is equal to XB. The reason? At once we can say it is because X is the midpoint. X is the midpoint of AB. AB के midpoint එක X වෙන හින්දා AX straight line segment and XB straight line segments are equal to each other. Next, what is the element?
OX.
OX. It is the common side. OX equals OX. It is common side. Next, Another element?
AOB.
AO and OB are equal to each other, no? I can write AO equals BO. Okay, can any of you tell me the reason?
Corresponding elements of congruent triangle.
Still we didn't congruent, no? Still we are going to congruent these two triangles, dear. අපි යන්නේ congruent කරන්න. ඉතින් තාම අපිට මේවා congruent උන්නේ නැහැ. Therefore,
Hypotenuse.
these two red lines are what?
Hypotenuse.
They are the radii of the same circle, isn't it? එකම circle එකේ radii නේද? What happens? The radii of same circle, they are equal to each other, no? එකම circle එකේ radii මොකද වෙන්නේ? They are equal to each other. Did you understand these steps, that how I did the congruency? Congruent part එක කරපු විදිහ පැහැදිලිද? Any doubts?
Notice.
What about our newcomer? Did you understand, Puti? Okay, you can write this down. Okay. X is the midpoint of AB. Okay. Now what you can do is here, after you do the congruency, you have to write that triangle OXA is congruent to triangle OXB. Under what? Under which case? Under which instance?
SSS.
S. Side. Because three sides are equal to each other. Therefore, this congruency happen under side. Okay. So then after, okay, write this down. Now we have proved that they are congruent to each other. When you finish with this, please let me. Now I am going to prove that OXA or OXB are equal and either one of these two angle is equal to 90 degree. Okay. Have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Can you give me a second, please? Finish, teach.
All others finish? May I move to the second part of the proofment? Okay, now Pute, we have proved that these two triangles are congruent to each other. When two triangles are congruent to each other, their corresponding elements are equal to each other. Then here now I will write OXA angle equal to OXB angle. What is the reason? Corresponding elements of a congruent triangles. Okay. So then after we know that OXA angle and OXB angles lie on a straight line segment. Therefore, the sum of these two angles equal to 180 degree. What is the reason? Sum of the angles on a straight line segment. Okay, did you understand these two steps? Now we are going to prove that either OXP or OXA equal to 90 degree. Okay. Now we have shown that OXA equal OXB, no? Then instead of one of these two angles, we can substitute. Okay. Then I said you that to prove that OX is perpendicular to AB, OX AB ට perpendicular කියලා කියන්න අපිට OXA හරි OXB හරි කියන දෙන්න එකනේ 90 degree angle එකක් කියලා පෙන්වනවා නම් හරි. එතකොට අපිට පුළුවන් එහෙනම් මම ගන්නම් OX කියලා. Then instead of OXB I have to put the OXA. Okay, then OXA add OXA. Okay, instead of OXB, I substitute OXA because these two are equal to each other. We have proved that. It is equal to 180. Then, this is 2OXA equals 180. Then by dividing both sides by 2, 2 to 2 cancel. Then OXA angle is equal to 90 degree. That means, therefore, we can say OX is perpendicular to AB. That means, if we can prove the straight line segment which intersect the other straight line segment by forming 90 degree angle, or the angle at the intersecting point of two straight line segment is equal to 90 degree, that means we can show that OX is perpendicular to AB. Did you understand? Any doubts? Rashmina?
No doubts, teach.
Okay, then under this congruency, you have to write this down. Okay, make a ලියාගන්න congruency එක යටි. Then when you write, these are the steps. This is the first step. This is the ඒ කියන්නේ යටට යට ලියන්න. මෙයා ලියලා ඊට පස්සේ මෙයා ලියන්න. Okay, the time is enough now. Hello, do you need more time?
No,
Notice.
Okay, Pute. Then next I am going to discuss with the converse of this theorem. Okay, then let's write the subtopic converse of the theorem. converse of the theorem. Okay. Then in the converse of the theorem, it says the opposite of what we mentioned in the previous one. Now look at, then you can write the perpendicular drawn from the center of a circle to a chord bisects the chord. Okay, that means here there is a circle. Okay, and the then there is a chord then this is the midpoint. Okay, this says the perpendicular drawn from the center of a circle. Okay, that means we draw a perpendicular. Okay, අපි අඳිනවා perpendicular එකක්. Perpendicular means that means it is drawn to meet 90-degree angles. Draw to meet in 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle එක හදලම තමයි මේ දෙන intersect වෙන්නේ. Then if the center is O and midpoint is X, then here it is AB. Then it says that to a chord bisects the chord. That means the perpendicular drawn from the center to the chord bisects the AB chord. That means then we can say that AX is equal to XB. Okay. Please write this down. I will explain what is the difference between the theorem and the converse of the theorem. Okay, write this down. Okay, have you finished with this one?
Yes, teacher.
About the others, do you need more time?
No, teacher.
Okay. Now, Pute, now actually I know that the most of you can see that both figures are looks like same. Okay, but I said you that the both figures are not same. Okay, please give one second. Okay, look at here. Can you see the two figures? Now here I will name the second figure. This is O, this is AB. That means the data given is common. Now look at the O is the center of the circle and AB is the chord. It is common for the both two diagrams. Okay. But in the first one, it gives the theorem and this is the converse of the theorem. That means how we identify. You can see here what is the difference if you choose select the differences between these two figures. අර පොඩි කාලේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ differences බලලා තියෙනව නේද? කොහොමද මේකේ මට කියන්න බලන්න just ඔයාලා maths කියන එක අමතක කරලා මේ figures දෙකේ තියෙන differences හොයන්න බලන්න. Let's find the yes.
first එකේ x ගාව කොටුවක් නැහැ.
ඔන්න
දෙකේදීම.
අන්න හරි හොඳයි. ඒක තමයි මේකේ තියෙන ඩිෆරන්ස් එක නේද? හරි. ඉතින් අපි මේ ඩිෆරන්ස් එකෙන් අපි බලමු කොහොමද අපි මේක ගානකට ඇප්ලයි කරගන්නේ කියලා. හරිද? දැන් බලන්න ඔයාලට ගානක් දුන්නහම හොඳට බලන්න ඕනේ. When you are given a questions related to the chords of a circle, you are given a kind of diagram like this. Okay, මේ වගේ diagram එකක් තමයි ඔයාලට හම්බ වෙන්නේ. එතකොට බලන්න මෙන්න මේ x කියන එහෙම නැත්නම් මෙන්න මේ intersection point එක ගාව මෙන්න මේ වගේ කොටුවක් නැත්නම් ස්ක්වයර් එකක් නැත්නම් මේ වගේ දෙපැත්තට equal කියලා නම් දීලා තියෙන්නේ. That means it say that what is the now the data they have given is OX is the straight line segment which join the center of the circle and the midpoint of the chord of the circle. Then that is the data. And what is the result? Now result is the important. මෙන්න මේ විදිහට තියෙන එක result එක තමයි අපිට වැදගත් වෙන්නේ. result එක කියන්නේ මොකද්ද theorem එකකින් අපිට කියන්නේ. හරිද? result එක එහෙම නැත්නම් theorem එකකින් කියනවා අපිට it says that theorem says that AB and OX are perpendicular to each other. Or we can say that the straight line segment which join the center of the circle and the midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to the chord. That means result is OX equals AB. එතකොට OX AB ට perpendicular නා. හරිද? එතකොට මේක කොහොමද අපි ගානකට ඇප්ලයි කරගන්නේ? Then when it says that OX is perpendicular to AB, that means we know that the angle which formed at the intersection point of the two straight line segments equal to 90 degree. ඒ කියන්නේ intersection point එක ගාවදී හැදෙන angle එක මොකද වෙන්නේ? එයා equal වෙනවා 90 degree වලට. Either OXB or OXA. OXA equals 90 degree. හරිද? එතකොට හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න මොකක්ද අපි දැන් මෙතන ඩිටෙක්ට් කරගන්න ඕනේ? අපිට question එකකදී AX equals XB කියලා දීලා තිබුණොත් අපි දන්නවා ඒතනදී ඒ vertex එකේදී මේ intersection point එකේදී හැදෙන angle එකක් 90 degree වෙනවා කියලා. හරිද? Is it clear with you? එතකොට මෙන්න මේ වගේ diagram එක තිබුණොත් අපි දැන් result එක නැත්නම් අපි use කරන්නේ මොකද්ද? මෙන්න මේ angles equal to 90 degree කියලා. හරි. දැන් ඒකේ අනිත් පැත්ත. ඒ මොකද්ද? දැන් මේකෙන් හම්බෙන රිසල්ට් එක. කන්ක්ලූෂන් එක නැත්තම්. මේකෙදි අපි දන්නවා මේ ඇඳලා තියෙන perpendicular එකක් කියලා. නේද? මේක නිකම්ම line segment එකක් නෙවෙයි. It is a perpendicular. Perpendicular එකක් කියන්නේ. Now already the data that they have given is OXB or OXA equals to 90 degree angle. Okay? ඒ කියන්නේ intersection point එකේදී 90 degree angle එකක් හදලා straight line segment එකක් මෙහෙම join කරලා තියෙනවා. එයාලා කියනවා converse එකේදී කියනවා this perpendicular bisects the AB chord. AB chord එක bisect කරනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ it divides into equal two parts. Bisects mean divides into equal two parts. Bisects කියන එකේ තේරුම තමයි සමාන කොටස් දෙකකට බෙදනවා කියන එක. Then AX equals XP. මොකද වෙන්නේ රිසල්ට් එක මොකද්ද හම්බ වෙන්නේ? AX equals XP කියලා රිසල්ට් එක හම්බ වෙනවා. Okay? Did you understand these two differences? එතකොට මේ එකම වගේ figures දෙකක different meaning දෙකක් තමයි තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට අපි difference එක identify කරගත්තොත් අපිට පුළුවන් result එක අපි නැත්තම් මොකද්ද මේ ගානට apply කරගන්න ඕනේ කියලා හොයාගන්න. Did you understand this one? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Please write this down. If you finish with this, please raise your hand. Okay, the time is enough now. May I move? Then let's see how we apply this to this exercise. Okay. If any of you need more time, Please raise your hand or let me, okay? The කියන්න. Okay, Pute. Now this is the diagram you are given. Okay. Then they asked, this is my first question. The center of the circle shown in the figure is O. හරිද මේ figure එකේ තියෙන circle එකේ center එක ඕලු. You are asked to find the value of OXB. Then according to the information given in the figure, what you can say about the angle OXB. Then look at what you have to do. Detect the data given in the figure. මේක දීලා තියෙන data එක ටක් ගාලා බලන්න. Whether it is the 90-degree angle or two sides equal. What is the result here we obtain? Yes?
90 degrees.
What is the answer? Others? අනිත් අයත් කියන්න බලන්න. Rashmina, yes, what is it?
90 degree.
Netusha?
90.
Yes, it is belongs to which kind of diagram? First one, no, it says OX is perpendicular to AB. That means we can say at once OXB is equal to 90 degree. Okay, or you can write OX is perpendicular to AB. With the given information, we can say this one. Therefore, by that, we can obtain this result, no? Okay, write this down. එක ලියා ගන්නකො බලන්න. While you are writing, I will give you the second question. Okay, try to find the value of x. Now tell me whether this figure is belongs to first diagram or the second diagram.
First time.
First diagram. That means what is the result we can obtain here?
90.
Yes.
Degree.
Oh, the angle formed where in at the intersection point of the OX and AB is equal to 90 degree. That means the result we can obtain is OXB equals to 90 degree. Okay. Now you can add. No? Now you can consider the OXB right angle triangle and you can add the interior angles. It is 50, here x equals to 180. It is the sum of the angles on a, within a triangle. Then OXB we have found it is 90 plus 50 plus x equals to 180. So 90 plus 50, it is equal to 140. Add x equals 180. Then x is equal to, you can take 140 to the other side, equals to, then x equals to what? It is equal to 40 degree angle. Did you understand this question?
Yes, yes.
Okay, write down this.
Better teacher me. No equals 5 plus x. So, killing
Ah,
that one is just exterior theory.
yes, yes, yes. That means x plus 9, x plus 50 equals 90. Then you can find x equals 40. Yes, doesn't matter. Then the second question, sorry, third question. Okay, try to find the answer for the third one if you have finished the writing second one. Okay, what is the answer? Here, what is the
120.
here what we have to do? What is the result here we can obtain?
120.
120 loop. What else the about others? About the others?
උත්තරේ 120. Result is 90 degree.
මොකක්ද අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන්? එන්න මෙතන 90 degree angle එකක් හැදෙනවා කියලා නේද? අය අපිට දීලා තියෙන straight line segments දෙක equal කියලා. Therefore we can say that the chord is perpendicular to the the straight line segment which is drawn center to the midpoint of the chord is perpendicular to the chord. No, therefore now here you can see it form a quadrilateral. Can you see? Here it form a
Yes,
quadrilateral.
yes.
Yes. Then to find the value of the x, you have to consider the interior, the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral. Then you can write 90 degree plus 90 degree plus, because we identify that these two are perpendicular to each other. That means at the intersection point, they form 90 degree angle. So x added 60 equals to 180. Then 90 added 90 is 180. Added 60, it is 240 plus
Teacher, isn't
x.
it 360?
Sorry, yes, it should be 360. Very sorry, yeah. It should be 360, okay? The sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral equals to 360. Okay, then to find x, subtract 240 by 360. Then answer is 120. X is equal to 120. Okay. Did you understand? Others, did you get the answer? Raise your hand, those who have got the answer. Okay. Then we'll move to the fourth question. Write down the fourth one. Okay, by looking at the diagram, can you let me whether it is belongs to the first one or second one? That means the diagram we
Second one.
drew in the beginning. Yes. What is the
Second
result
one.
then? එතකොට මේ diagram එකේ විදිහට අපි මොකක්ද අරගන්න result එක?
A equals AQ and RB equals BQ.
Here you can see they have what you have to identify is they have given this is 90-degree angle. මෙන්න මෙතන 90-degree angle එකක් හැදෙනවා කියලා තමයි data එකෙන් දීලා තියෙන්නේ. හරිද? Therefore we can identify what? What is our result? It is PA is equal to AQ. අපිට දීලා තියෙනවා OA කියන්නේ PQ ට ඇඳපු perpendicular එක කියලා. Therefore we can say PA equals to AQ and they have given OB is the perpendicular drawn to RQ. So we can say that RB is equal to BQ. කියලා ගන්න පුළුවන් නේද? අපේ result එක අපි නිකන් දාගත්තොත් these two are equals and these two are equal. Okay. And sorry, here one data is missing. Okay. Here look at. Okay. What I have drawn in red in color is what is the result? Okay. මරගත්තු result එක තමයි red color එකෙන් ගත්තේ මම. data ටික ඇඳලා තියෙන්නේ white color වලින්. හරි. Then find the value of x using the given information. එතකොට මේ information වලට අමතරව ඔයාලට result එක use කරන්න වෙනවා මොකද්ද? PA equals AQ and RB equals PQ කියලා. And there is another thing given in the question. Question එකෙත් පොඩි දෙයක් ඔයාලට දීලා තියෙනවා use කරන්න විදිහට. හරි බලන්න read කරලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ තනියම කියන්න බලන්න answer එකක්.
Excuse me, teacher, you need the answer for the x?
Yes, you have to find the answer for x. Here look at PQ and QR are two
It's 50,
equal.
teacher.
Sorry?
It's 50.
You found it. What about the others? Netusha, have you find the answer dear? Do you need any further explanation relevant to this question? තව ටිකක් explain කරන්න ඕනද මොකද කියන්නේ? කොහොමද වගේ idea එක? Did you understand?
Yes.
Okay. If so, if you try to get an answer, what is the answer? Well, here there is a hidden thing. එතන පොඩි හැංගිච්ච secret එකක් තියෙනවා. You have to find this secret. What is the secret hidden in the question? Okay. Look at in the first sentence they have mentioned about it. PQ and QR are two equal chords. PQ සහ QR කියන්නේ මොනවද? They are equal chords to each other. Okay. So then OA and OB are perpendiculars drawn from O to PQ and QR respectively. Okay. That means when they have given that perpendicular, these are perpendiculars drawn from the center O to the chords. That means it says that they bisect the chords. මේව මොකද කරන්නේ? මේ chords bisect කරනවා. That means they divides into equal two parts, no? So now equal chords are bisected by the perpendiculars. Perpendiculars වලින් මොකද වෙන්නේ? Equal chords are bisected. Equal chords bisected වෙනවා. එතකොට equal chords bisected වෙනකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? That means we can say that the line segments which we obtain by dividing into equal two parts are also getting equal. දැන් මේ දෙන්න equal හින්දා මේවා එකිනෙකට සමාන කොටස් දෙකකට බෙදුනහම මේවා එකිනෙකට මොකද වෙන්නේ? ඒවා equal වෙනවා. Then automatically what happens? AQ and BQ equals to each other. Then what is ABQ? ABQ triangle
X.
become a isosceles triangle, no? Then when we have an isosceles triangle, okay, අපිට isosceles triangle එකක් තියෙනකොට the angles
Opposite
opposite,
angles of equal sides are
yes,
equal.
the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Therefore, we can write this is also x. So if we write the answer x plus 80 equals 180. So 2x plus 80 equals 180. That means 2x equals to 180. Subtract 80. Then 2x is equal to 100. So then x is equal to 50-degree angle. Okay, did you understand how I build the answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, shall we move to the next question? The fifth one, write down the question. Okay, what is the result? දැන් මෙහෙම diagram එක තියෙනකොට දැන් අපේ result එක මොකද්ද? What we detect from the question?
It no, 90 degrees.
We can identify that OX is perpendicular to PQ. Okay, එතකොට අපි මොකද්ද identify? දැන් එකම වගේ figures දෙක යන්නේ. එතකොට අපි detect කරගන්න ඕනේ මොකද්ද? What you have given. We have given these two straight line segments are equal. So we can say OX is perpendicular to PQ. That means OXP or OXQ. Both, okay? Both angles equal to 90 degree. Okay, now you have to find the radius of the circle. Then what is the radius? What the radius?
Radius is equals to 60. Wait. 36. 10 centimeters.
The length of the PQ is 16 centimeters, no? PQ කියන්නේ කීයද? It is 16 centimeters. Then they have given x is the midpoint of PQ. That means xq equals to what? Xq equals to 8 centimeters. Now we know that OXQ is perpendicular to each other because of the given information. Okay. So then after they have given OX is equal to 6 centimeters. Then what can we do to find the radius? Radius means OQ, no?
Pythagoras theorem.
Yes, by Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, we can apply it. OQ squared is equal to OX squared plus XQ squared. Then OX squared is 6 squared plus XQ is 8 squared. Then we have to find the OQ squared. No? 6 squared is 36. 8 squared is 64. Then 36 plus 64 is 100. Then to find the OQ, you have to take the square root of 100. Then square root of 100 is equal to 10. It is 10 centimeters. Okay. Please write this down. Okay, then I will move to the sixth question. You can write this down. Sixth one. Hari. Pute, Nitusha, are you there? Can you talk with me? Hello, Nitusha. Oh, Tashiana? Can't you switch on your mic? Then Rashmina?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Can you tell me to which diagram is this one belong? That means what is the result you obtain by this? By looking
S
at the
equals BC.
diagram? Yes, Rashmina?
The second diagram.
Yes. Then what is the result you obtain?
S equals BC.
Yes, Rashmina? What you can say when they have given the chords are perpendicular to each, sorry, the line perpendicular is drawn to the chord AB, that means it says the chord is bisected by the perpendicular, no? That means it says, what is the result? AC equals to DC. No?
Yes, yes.
Then if we consider the question, if we consider the data given, no? The center of the circle is O. The OD is drawn to AB to be perpendicular to each other. Then AB is equal to 12 centimeters. Okay, AB is equal to 12 centimeters and OC is equal to 8 centimeters. Then you have to find the length of CD. Okay, please find this and let me the answer. Here you have to think something. Okay, මෙතන පොඩ්ඩක් ඔයාලා හිතලා තමයි answer එක ගන්න තියෙන්නේ බලන්න.
Teacher, I got the answer.
Okay, please send me the answer, Fishminder. Okay, good. One has sent the answer. Then here the main thing that we have to think to find the CD. CD හොයාගන්න අපි හිතන්න ඕනේ ප්‍රධාන දෙයක් තියෙනවා මේකේ. What is it? Can any of you guess it? කාටද ඒක guess කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ? AC is equal to BC, we found it because they have given that this is the perpendicular drawn to the AB. That is what we obtain. This is our result, no? Then we can find the OB or OA. OB hari OB. A hari හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් by Pythagoras theorem, no? By Pythagoras theorem, we can find OA or OB. Then it is OB squared is equal to OC squared added CB squared. OC squared is 8 squared, CB squared is 12 squared. 8 squared is 64, 12 squared is 1. Oh, sorry, here CB is 6 centimeters, okay, because they have given AB equals to 12 centimeters, no? Then sorry, AB AB කියන සම්පූර්ණ එකිනෙක තමයි 12 centimeters වෙන්නේ. Then CB is equal to what? It is 6 centimeters. It is half of the AB. AB ගෙන් භාගයේ CB වෙන්නේ ඇයි? OC bisect AB. AB OC ගෙන් bisect වෙන හින්දා. Then it should be 6 square. That means 36. Then 64 plus 36 is 100. Okay. Then this is OB squared. Then OB is equal to square root of 100. That means OB is equal to 10 centimeters. Okay. So then after we find the OB, I can write. Okay. I will ask one by one. අහන කට්ටිය answers දෙන්න. I can write OB equals OD equals OA. What is the reason of writing this? These three line segments are equal to each other. Who can identify this one? Yes,
Because
Netu.
they all are because they all are the radius of same circle.
Then Netusha, what's your answer? Do you know what is the reason of OB equals OD equals OA? Then Rashmina.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, what is the reason for OB equals OD equals OA?
The radius.
Then Tashiana?
Since teacher, they all are radii from the same circle.
Yes, very good. What is the reason? They are the radii of the, remember that the plural word for the radius, it is a regular one, no? Radius, when it becomes plural, it is radii, okay? Then radii of the same circle, no? So then OB equals OD. We can say that OD can be identified at 10 centimeters. Then OD is formed by OC added CD. OC is, look at OC. OC is 8 centimeters. Then to find the CD, OC is 8 centimeters. Then to find CD, OD is 10. Subtract 8 centimeters from 10 centimeters. It is 2 centimeters. CD is equal to 2 centimeters. Okay. Write this down. Okay, here I will give the seventh question. Write down the seventh one.
Teacher,
Oh, පුතේ.
teacher, CD equals 6 centimeters කියලා
Sorry. Yes. It should be. So extremely sorry. Yeah. It should be PQ. Yeah, when only PQ equals 6 centimeters. Now okay, no?
Okay, teacher.
Then make mono diagram එකටද අයිති වෙන්නේ. Is it for the first one or second one? Or none of them?
None of them.
None of them. Mhm. No. You should know to which one. I say this is belongs to the second one. The secret behind this is දැන් ඔයාලා දන්නේ නැති ඔයාලට කවදාවත් දැනිලා නැති secret එක තමයි sorry it is not. ඔයාලා ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙනවා පුතේ straight line segments ගැනනේ. And you have learned about the parallel straight line segments, isn't it? What do you know about the parallel straight line segments? ඔයාලා මොනවද දන්නේ parallel straight line segments ගැන? කියන්න බලන්න. What do you know about the parallel straight line segments? මුකුත්ම දන්නේ නැද්ද? At least there are two arrowheads to indicate they are parallel to each other. මේ විදිහට මේ වගේ arrowheads තිබුණොත් අපි මොකද කියන්නේ? මේවා parallel කියලා දන්නවනේ. එහෙනම් කියමු බලන්න මොකද්ද හේතුව මේවා parallel වෙන්නේ? Sorry. What is the hidden secret behind parallel straight line segments?
The same distance from the beginning to the end of the two lines.
No, Krishminda. We can explain it like this. The distance between each of the straight line segments. No, may දෙන්න අතර the distance between the two parallel lines equals to each other. දැන් මම මෙතන ඉඳන් මේ තියෙන දුරම තමයි දැන් මේ straight line segment එක මට use කරන්න පුළුවන් මෙතනට නේද? ඊළඟට තව තැනකට ගියොත් ඒ straight line මේ දිග වෙනස් වුන්නේ නැහැනේ මම නේද? මම වෙනස් කරාද දිග? නැහැ. එහෙනම් අපිට මොකද්ද එහෙම නේද ඔයාලට කියන්න ඕනේ උනේ? අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ දෙන්න නෙවෙයි. ඒ දෙන්න අතර දුර සමානයි කියලා හඳුර ගන්න පුළුවන් නේද? The distance between each of them is equal. Okay, the distance between two parallel line segments equal. Okay, then there is another thing. That's what we have to use in our question. තව දෙයක් තියෙනවා. මොකද්ද? The parallel straight line segments are, can you fill the blank? The parallel straight line segments are. Yes, Tashiana, come on. The parallel line, straight line segments are what? Who can fill this empty blank? They are perpendicular.
We intersected by
The parallel straight line segments are located by equal distance, and they are located, or the can say that sorry here if we consider the distance, I will make a distance එකම consider කරමු පුතේ. Sorry, the distance. Yes, Krishmendra, what did you say?
yeah, you also see.
The distance between parallel straight line segments is perpendicular. Okay, ඒ කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේවා අතර තියෙන මේ distances මොකද වෙන්නේ? They are perpendicular to the parallel straight line segments. Okay, then what you can say? The straight line segment which drawn from AB to O and PQ to O, they lie same because that is the distance between AB and PQ. Or you can draw another one. මෙන්න මෙහෙම අපිට තව තැනකින් අඳින්නත් පුළුවන්. හැබැයි දැන් අපිට ඕනේ කවුද? අපිට ඕනේ perpendicular එකක් නේද? එතකොට perpendicular එකක් දැන් මෙතන කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? දැන් අගොල්ලෝ කිව්වනේ මේක එහෙකටවත් අයිති වෙන්නේ නැහැ කියලා. එහෙම වෙන්නේ නැහැ. දැන් මේ related ගානක් හදන්න අනිවාර්යෙන් අපිට එක්කෝ perpendicular එකක් තියෙනවා නැත්නම් straight line segment which is drawn to center to the chord වෙන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? එතකොට මේකේ අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් මොකද්ද? AB and PQ are parallel straight line segments. The distance between them are perpendicular to each other. Therefore, this is the perpendicular drawn from O to AB and this is the perpendicular drawn from O to PQ. හරිද? මේ දෙන්න neglect කරන්න පුළුවන්. Is it clear? පැහැදිලිද?
Yes,
Yes, Rashmina?
Yes, yes.
දැන් අපි බලමු. එහෙනම් අපිට මොකද්ද හොයන්න තියෙන්නේ? දැන් මේක තමයි මේන්ම key point එක. අපිට ඕන වෙන මේ ගාන හදන්න මේන්ම key point එක මේක. A, B, PQ are two chords which locate either side of the center of the circle. In the question, they haven't given they are parallel to each other, but it is given in the diagram. Okay, center of the circle is O and the radius is 5 centimeters. This is 5 centimeters. If AB is equal to 8 centimeters, now we know that these two straight line segments equal. These two are equal. And PQ is 6 centimeters. That means this is 3 centimeters. This is 3 centimeters. This is 4 centimeters. This is 4 centimeters. Find the distance between the chords. Then to find the distance between the chords, you have to find this. Here, if we consider distance between AB to O is X and distance between O to PQ is Y, then you have to find the X and Y separately. Okay. So you have to apply Pythagoras theorem 2 times to the separate triangles. Okay. Then find the x and y separately, to find the x and y separately by Pythagoras theorem. This is 4 squared plus x squared equals 5 squared. Then 16 plus x squared equals to 25. That means x squared equals 25 subtract 16. X squared equals 9. That means x is equal to square root of 9. Then x equals 3. Okay. Then by Pythagoras theorem, apply Pythagoras theorem to the other triangle. This OQ also 5 centimeters because they are radii of the same circle. Okay, then y is equal to 4 centimeters. Then what is the distance between the chord AB and PQ?
7 centimeters.
7 centimeters. The distance between AB and PQ is 7 centimeters. Okay, that is, then the secret thing is this one.